This cute beginner owl is a hoot to make, even if you haven't done macrame before. To start, cut two 6-inch pieces of cord from 2 different colors of cording. Line up the ends and tie an overhand knot about 1.5 inches from one side only. This will be the ears of the owl. Tape the knotted ear cords to a flat surface. Start with orange. To create the lark's head, fold one knotting cord in half. Thread the looped end under the holding cord. Pull the loose ends through the loop. Pull tight. Fold the 8 long cords in half and attach them to the ear cords with lark's head knots. Push the lark's head knots up against the first overhand knot you tied in the ear cords. Tie an overhand knot on the other side to hold them in place. Then re-tape the ear cords to the table. To start the left eyebrow, pull the 8 cords on the right-hand side straight down and tape them to the table. Pull the far left cord across the top of the owl and tape it to the table at an angle. Create the diagonal half hitch by starting with the orange knotting cord under holding cord. Pull knotting cord under. Thread knotting cord under holding cord, making a loop. Pull tight. The other knots hold the loops in place. Use the orange, 2 pink, 2 purple, and 2 blue cords to tie 7 diagonal half hitch knots on the cord. Pull the next orange cord across the owl and tape it to the table above the first orange cord. Use the 2 pink, 2 purple, and 2 blue cords to tie 6 diagonal half hitch knots. Untape the first orange cord and use it to tie the 7th diagonal half hitch knot on the cord. Tighten the half hitch knots. Then tape the left-hand cords. Untape the cords on the right half and pull them above the diagonal orange cord. For the right eyebrow, pull the far right cord over the owl at an angle and tape it to the table. Tie 7 diagonal half hitch knots on the cord with the pink, 2 orange, 2 yellow, and 2 green cords. Pull the second pink cord across the owl and tape it above the first pink cord. Tie 6 diagonal half hitch knots. Untape the first pink cord and use it to tie a 7th diagonal half hitch knot. Push up on the knots to tighten them. Untape the middle 4 pink and orange cords to start the beak. Tape only the center pink and orange cords to the table. Starting with the orange cord, go over. Then under with the pink cord, and then tighten. To complete the knot, on the other side go over with the orange cord, and then under with the pink cord. Tighten. Repeat this step. To start the eyes, leave the ear cords taped down except for the left-hand blue cord and the right-hand green cord. Cut the cord ends to make a nice end for threading. Thread a bead onto the blue and green cords. Untape the cords on the right. Pull the top pink cord from the beak knots across the owl at an angle and tape it to the table. Use the 2 green, 2 yellow, and 2 orange cords to tie 6 diagonal half hitch knots. Do not make the knots too tight, because the extra cords next to the eye form his head. Pull the second pink cord across the owl and tape it to the table above the first cord. Use the 2 green, 2 yellow, and 2 orange cords to tie 6 diagonal half-hitch knots. Untape the first pink cord and use it to tie a 7th diagonal half-hitch knot. And push up on the knots to tighten them. For the left cheek, pull the top orange cord from the beak knots across the owl at an angle and tape it to the table. Use the 2 blue, 2 purple, and 2 pink cords to tie 6 diagonal half-hitch knots. Pull the second orange cord across the owl and tape it to the table above the first cord. Use the 2 blue, 2 purple, and 2 pink cords to tie 6 diagonal half-hitch knots. Untape the first orange cord and use it to tie the 7th diagonal half-hitch knot on the cord. Pull all of the cords straight down and push up on the knots to tighten them. Tape the cords to the table. Separate the 3 cords on the far left and far right and tape them to the table at a slight angle. To start the body, separate the middle far left pink and purple cords and the middle far right orange and yellow cords from the rest of the cords in the middle. Pull the rest of the middle cords straight down and tape them to the table. Tie 4 square knots, using the pink and purple cords together as one strand and the orange and yellow cords together as a second strand. This forms the body of the owl. Tape the cords to the table when you are done. For the left wing, untape 1 pink and 1 orange cord on the left. Tie 8 square knots over the remaining orange cord. For the right wing, untape 1 pink and 1 orange cord on the left. Tie 8 square knots over the remaining pink cord. Gather the cords at the bottom of the left side of the owl. Tie an overhand knot with all of the cords. Repeat on the right side. Trim the cords at the ears. Trim the bottom cords about 4 inches long. Follow instructions in the booklet to finish.